In Apex Legends, a lot of players make the same mistakes over and over and don't really recognize that they're making those mistakes and just end up losing all the time and can't seem to get a win. So we've put together a top 5 list of signs that you may be trash at Apex Legends, and hopefully this will help you identify some issues in your play and help you fix them and go from trash to God tier. My name is LJ, and welcome to Battle Royale Guides. At number 5, you challenge everything. This is a very common issue among a lot of people, and sometimes you might have good enough aim to shoot yourself out of a bad challenge, but it is not always ideal, and the odds are stacked against you. If an opponent has a better position than you and more cover, you should probably try to find a better spot to engage. Let's say you're standing in the open and you have 2 or more enemies shooting at you, and you have an easy chance to get out and find cover. You should probably try to do that instead of challenging. I see a lot of players kind of panic and just end up standing in the open and challenge and just get melted.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes, sometimes you have no choice but to challenge and try to do as much damage as you can before you go down, but it's not like that every time. You always want to be thinking if a fight is worth challenging and whether you have the position or cover to win that fight. At number 4, you spend too much time looting and less time fighting. We call these guys looting Larrys. They just keep going around from the same death boxes, trying out attachments, swapping out ammo, weapons, and grenades. I really don't know why some people spend 10 or more minutes a game looting, but this is a huge sign you're trash at Apex. You're putting all of your focus on the ground and loot, so you have no real idea of what's going on around you, so you just die and go into the next game and do the same thing, thinking, man, if I would have had better loot there, I probably would have had them. And let's be real here. If you spent that much time looting and didn't have the right loot for the fight, then the problem probably wasn't the loot, but more on you. Quickly find the loot you need and just get to fragging. At number 3, you don't react to sound cues. Sound cues are a huge part of this game, and if you have a decent gaming headset, you should probably be able to hear the sound cues. Some people just ignore these, or like the last tip, they may just be looting for like 7 hours and aren't really listening to what's going on around them, or not really caring. You can hear footsteps when people are reloading, when people are rezzing a down teammate. There are so many sound cues that you can react on, and if you just don't react on those, you're missing out on a huge stepping stone to elevate your gameplay. Turn up the volume and really listen to what's going on, and get used to the different sounds of things going on around you. At number 2, you're just going in solo every game. We get it. Sometimes you just have to do it all for your team, but not every teammate is going to hold you back. If you're playing solo and just rush in alone every time and die, then leave and go again, you're not going to improve. Try to play with your team a little more and communicate with either pings or voice chat. Communication can go a long way and help you and your teammates. Even if your teammates aren't that good, if you let them know what's going on, it will give them more of a chance to get ready and help you. Apex Legends is a team game, and using your abilities together with your team is essential to be winning consistently, so try to be a good teammate as much as you possibly can.
You're so fucking bad. You absolute fucking piece of shit.
At number 1, you're giving up the height advantage. This is one of the most common mistakes from a lot of players, and a lot of people never recognize that they're doing it. If you're in a team fight and you have the high ground, and let's say you make one of the players weak, this is no reason to drop and put yourself in the open and end up getting smoked by the guy's teammates. Try to make them weak and use a grenade to finish them as they find cover, and stay on the high ground just to make it harder for them to hit you. A lot of players will make some nice shots and kind of panic in a way and hold forward trying to kill that player. Even if you make them weak, it's not really ideal to give up good positioning, to get greedy and go for that kill. If you stay in the better position, chances are you'll get the kills anyways, so try to stay patient and think about your positioning more. Anyways guys, that's just about it for today's video. I hope these tips helped you recognize some mistakes you might be making and push your game to the next level. If you have any tips or things you think I may have missed, I'd love to hear from you guys, so drop a comment below, and don't forget to leave a like if this guide helped you. My name is LJ, and this has been Battle Royale Guides.